Good afternoon and welcome to the season finale of The Scoop, live from Saddleback College. I'm your host, Evan Anderson, and I'm so happy to be here for our final show. We'll start today's show with the latest news from campus, and then have a chat with oceanography professor Kaylin Morris. In the studio, we'll groove to some chill vibes with a ukulele lesson from Elise Ard, and to close out our show and our season, we'll catch up with two artists at the Sawdust Festival in Laguna Beach. We've got a lot on our plate, so let's get going. This week at the news desk, we're taking a look at the Leadership Lab and Motivations workshops here on campus, and a new reading program, One Book, One College. Let's take a look.
Saddleback College's Leadership Lab offers many different workshops and events to help the students here at the college. This last Tuesday, the Leadership Lab put on the Power of Motivation workshop hosted by Jessica Hernandez, who works in the Student Development Center as a student specialist here at the college. The workshop was held in the Leadership Lab in the Student Services Center, room 211. Jessica explained to us why she started the Power of Motivation workshop.
Many people struggle with motivation, and a lot of people drop out of college because they don't have any motivation. So I think this is a great way to really provide tips to students as to how they can keep up their motivation levels to succeed here at Saddleback College.
If you missed the workshop and would like to learn more, you can contact Jessica through her email or visit room 210 of the Student Services Building.
One Book, One College, a new school-wide program at Saddleback College. Author of 5s and 25s Michael Petrie recently visited the college's campus to meet and greet with students. Claire Cesario, a member of the One Book, One College team, explains the purpose behind this unique program.
It's our first year that we're doing it. We hope for it to be an annual event where we select a book and then we have everybody on campus, or as many people as possible, read it and then enter into a dialogue about it in classrooms, outside of classrooms, and various venues. But we also had a number of student activities. So we have this artwork in the quad that students created in different classes using the book as inspiration. We had a dance piece that students also choreographed and danced in using the book as inspiration. We had the Readers Theater. We have beautiful student musicians out here.
Saddleback student Farrah Hansen read the book earlier in the semester. She left the Q&A session having more in-depth knowledge about the book.
It was good to hear from his perspective why he chose to do things the way he did, and I think that definitely helped with closure and understanding the resolve of all three characters.
Author Michael Petrie's service in the Marine Corps was the driving force behind his first novel. Saddleback chose this novel for the first year of One Book, One College, making the start of authorship an experience to remember.
Every person who reads the book was one more than I expected would read the book. So it was like everything associated with this experience for me, it's been surreal. It's a novel that takes place in the Iraq War and in the years after. And the title, 5s and 25s, refers to a technique used by Marines to keep themselves safely distant from possible roadside bombs. And so it's a novel about people carving out zones of security for themselves.
If you're interested in learning more about our leadership labs or the new reading program, go to saddleback.edu. Today on College Talk, we sat down with Professor Kaylin Morris. Professor Morris is here to tell you all about the motion of the ocean with the scoop on the oceanography department. Brian is sitting down with the professor now, so over to you, Brian.
Thank you, Evan. I'm joined in the studio today with Professor Morris. How are you doing, Professor Morris?
Excellent. And yourself?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
And please call me Kaylin.
Kaylin? All right,
Yes.
then. And Kaylin, what kind of courses do you offer here at Saddleback?
Well, as one of the full-time professors in the Geology and Marine Science Department, we've got a wide range of earth science-related classes. Of course, we have a traditional geology class. My particular specialty is our Introduction to Oceanography, our marine science class. I also teach a Geology 7, Weather and Climate, your basic introduction to meteorology. We have some other specialized classes as well in the department, including we do actual field studies classes where we take a weekend field trip out to, say, Anza Borrego Desert.
Oh, that sounds neat.
But yeah, my main class is certainly the oceanography and then also the Geology 7, the weather and climate.
Yeah. And what sort of topics do you offer in oceanography?
Well, it is a physical science class, and that's one of the nice things for students taking it is it satisfies the physical science requirement, both for taking the lecture class and it also contains a lab component. Most of our classes do. So you get that out of the way, and rather than having to, say, focus necessarily on one exact little branch of science, in oceanography we're able to do geology, physics, chemistry, and some biology as well, and we relate it all to the ocean environment. So we get a nice little breadth of different topics. We learn in the geological portion why some places on Earth have mountains, why others are the low ocean basins, and we talk about the interesting stuff like volcanoes and earthquakes as well. We learn all about the strange properties of water, all the stuff dissolved into it, do a little basic introduction to meteorology as well, learn all about how waves are made. I actually teach students how to do their own basic wave surf forecasting, and we then kind of end up talking about a little bit of biology, get into some whales and dolphins and coral reefs at the end. So those are kind of the main covered topics.
That's really cool, I do have to admit. And in your oceanography classes, there are a few field trips you guys go to, right?
Yeah, we always try and take students out as much as possible, at least as much as school allows us to, because so much of the earth science oceanography work is based on observations. You go to the beach and you want to know how things are working. So one of the places we take all our oceanography students is down to Calafia State Beach in San Clemente, learn all about beach processes. We also go up to the bluffs, and there's some world famous rocks there. They show them they can go up and touch, and geologists all over come to those. But we also take some other field trips. We, every semester, charter our own boat out of Dana Point Harbor, take all of our own oceanography equipment out with us and do kind of a mini research cruise where we drag a net, collect plankton samples of tiny microscopic organisms. We take a big claw and scoop up a sample of the bottom, figure out all the little organisms, brittle stars, snails, clams, whatever you have in there, maybe somebody's keys that fell overboard. And we do a couple of little basic exercises as well, water sampling, and always see whales and dolphins. That's, of course, the main part of it, right?
My students want to take your class.
And then the other big field trip we do is down to Scripps Institution of Oceanography's aquarium. It's down in La Jolla. It's the public branch there, great aquarium for people to see. They have a fantastic tide pool touch tank there as well. And if nothing else, it lets students see the campus of UC San Diego and what a beautiful place it might be to transfer to as an undergraduate
Is that where
student.
you attended?
I actually went to grad school there at Scripps Institution of Oceanography, so I got my graduate degree there. And while I was there, I was a volunteer scuba diver who went into the big giant kelp tank and would do the feedings, and also we had communication masks, and we do a little show for the school children that were coming watching the aquarium. So don't necessarily have a huge biology background, but I have lots of neat stuff to share with students on the field trip based on my experience there.
And how long have you been teaching here at Saddleback?
This is actually my 14th year as a full-time professor, yes, here at Saddleback. I was fortunate to start here relatively quickly and loved it so much, never wanted to leave. And I know a lot of us who enjoy it here, basically never plan on leaving. So it's, I'm certainly in it for the long haul, and hope that I'll continue to be able to attract students for quite some time into the future.
All right. Well, we're just all about time, Morris. So we're going to head back to the studio with Evan. I want to say thank you for coming in. And
thank you very much.
Back to you, Evan.
Thank you, Brian, and a huge thank you to Professor Kaylin Morris. It's an honor to feature our professors here on The Scoop. Professor Morris's class is fill up fast, so register now. Let's take a quick commercial and stay tuned, because when we come back, we're going to play a little ukulele.
Saddleback College enriches its students and the South Orange County community by providing a comprehensive array of high-quality courses and programs. We foster student learning and success in the attainment of academic degrees and career technical certificates, transfer to four-year institutions, and improvement of basic skills. We hope Saddleback College will be your first choice.
Welcome back to The Scoop. Our next guest is a local Orange County musician and aspiring singer and songwriter, Elise Ard. On today's Inside the Studio, we're going to practice the ukulele. There's nothing quite like a little acoustic music to keep things cool. So let's go on over to Andrea and Elise right now.
Thank you, Evan. I'm your host, Andrea Moore, and today I'm here with Elise Ard, a singer-songwriter and ukulele enthusiast.
That's right.
Hi, Elise. How you doing?
Hello. I'm doing very well.
Thanks so much for coming in with us today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So you write your own songs?
I do.
And you sing and you play ukulele?
Yes, I am a triple threat. Yes.
Definitely so.
Yeah, so I've been playing for a little over 3 years, and I don't know, I just one day I wanted to play, and then I did. I just asked for one for Christmas, and that was the one that they gave me for Christmas.
Awesome.
So,
and so you've been hooked ever since?
I have.
Okay, so, and you play open mics, you do for your friends, what do you?
It's definitely more of a hobby than it is professional, but the other night, my boyfriend and I just did an open mic night at Cal State Fullerton.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we get out there every once in a while just to make people happy.
Definitely, with your big, happy instrument.
Yes, ukuleles are a very happy instrument.
Definitely upbeat. So we're gonna play, you're gonna play something for us?
I am,
All
yes.
right. I'm gonna grab you a mic here so
Perfect.
we can, because I wanna hear you sing too.
Perfect, thank you. Yeah, this is a song, it's a cover.
Okay.
It's called Hey Ya by Outkast.
Awesome.
You probably have heard it. Okay.
My baby don't mess around because he loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does he really love me? I can't stand the thought of walking out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for Mom and Dad for sticking two together, 'cause we don't know how. You think you got it, oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it when there's nothing at all. We get together, oh, we get together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. If what they say is nothing lasts forever, then what makes love the exception? So why are we so in denial when we know we're not happy here?
Wow. That was amazing. Put that down a little for you maybe.
Perfect.
Awesome, that was awesome.
Thank you.
So you like doing covers also?
I do lots of covers. I've written maybe 4 or 5 songs. But that's the thing with ukuleles, they're so easy to play, incredibly easy. If you're 5 years old, I taught my 5-year-old niece a couple of chords.
Okay.
Or if you're 95 years old, like
Awesome.
anyone can play a ukulele, I promise. So I actually brought my first ukulele for you in case.
For me?
Yeah, in case you were willing to learn a couple of chords.
I am so willing. It looks fun. I was tapping my toes. beating
Yeah.
my hands. That was a good time.
It's great. It's not as hard as guitar.
Okay.
You'll pick it up great because it doesn't hurt your fingers to learn the chords.
Okay.
I'll teach you the ones that I played in the song just now.
All right, sounds great. Where do we start?
We will start with chord C, which
Okay.
is the 3rd fret. So these are all frets.
Okay.
The 3rd fret down, 1st string.
Okay.
And you just want to give that a strum. That's exactly
like that?
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool.
And
so
then
C.
C. And
C.
then the second one, you're doing great already.
Okay.
The second one is an F, which
F.
is the 1st fret, 3rd string down.
Okay.
And then the 2nd fret, 1st string.
1st string. So F.
F.
You're not giving me my grade, just the.
This is not your grade. You get an A in ukulele lessons, not an F. That's exactly an F.
Does that sound right?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Awesome.
See, that's
okay.
so easy. You only need 1 or 2 fingers.
C.
3.
F.
Yes. And then the 3rd chord I did was A minor, which is just like F, except for you lift up your index finger.
Oh.
Yes.
Easy enough.
Yeah. It's just one finger chords. They're my favorite.
Awesome.
And then the 3rd one's a little trickier just because you have to use 3 fingers instead of 2 or 1. It's the 2nd fret.
2nd fret.
Every other string, so the 2nd string and the 3rd and the 4th string.
Okay.
And then the 3rd fret, you're going to put your ring finger on the 3rd string.
Cool.
Yes,
Okay.
that's
yeah,
a G.
little more difficult.
Yes. But see, like anyone can do this. It's incredibly easy.
G.
And
Awesome.
that's the 4 chords that you
Cool.
can do.
So, go through it again.
Yeah, try C.
C.
And then F.
Up, F.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
just lift
I
for
think,
A minor. And the hard one?
and the hard one is G. G. Oh my gosh, you're the fastest student that's ever picked that up, but it's like you have a calling for ukulele, I swear.
I might get into it. I might have to get one of these. So, these 4.
These 4 chords are almost in every single pop song on the radio. I like to play this game with my friends. We call it the pop medley, the 4-chord pop medley.
Okay.
And so if you name out kind of any artist on the radio that you know, and I'll be able to sing a song from theirs.
Anyone?
Almost anyone.
All right,
99% of the time. So you want to try it? You want to play the game?
21 Pilots.
Oh, okay. All right.
Really?
Yeah. They definitely follow the 4-chord procedure. So just these 4 chords, really easy.
Wow.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days.
Definitely.
When our mama sang us to sleep when I was stressed out.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so one more. We're running out of time, but one more.
Okay.
Dia.
Okay, Dea.
Or Dea.
Yeah, she's great. I love her. Okay. Where do the good boys go to hide away, hide away? I'm a good, good girl who needs a little company. Looking high and low, someone let me know. Where do the good boys go to hide away, hide away, hide away?
Wow, and you really just did those 4.
It's really simple.
So once I get faster, I would be able to do all that.
Yes, exactly. And by the way you're going to be a pro in no time.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. We're out of time, but I really
you.
appreciate you coming in.
Thank you
I
so
hope
much.
you all learned something new for the ukulele. Back to you, Evan.
Wow. Thanks, Andrea. I'm going to have to brush up on my ukulele skills so I can play at the beach bonfires this summer. Unfortunately, we have to take another quick break, but don't go anywhere. I'm Evan Anderson with The Scoop, and we'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Charles Myers, and I'm a professor here at Saddleback College, and I get to teach the film production classes, the one where you actually get to go out and make movies. We're very proud that the majority of our students that complete our classes here at Saddleback either go on to transfer to a four-year university in film production, or they leave us and go directly into jobs. We have a number of students that have gone from our classes and into employment, and hopefully sometime you'll come in, join us here at Saddleback, and become part of the history and the legacy and really the greatness that is happening here at Saddleback College.
Welcome back to The Scoop. Next up, exclusive interviews with two artists from the Sawdust Art Festival. The Sawdust Festival is an arts and crafts festival hosted in Laguna Beach each year. The festival displays a wide range of unique art created by Laguna Beach residents. The festival is a celebration of local art and culture, attracting 200,000 visitors every year. It runs from June to August, and this year marks its 50th anniversary. First, we're going to take a look at drip painting, a style of art that is very creative. This artist has a uniquely personal story connected to his distinct art style. So let's meet Robert Holton.
The many artists who will be appearing at the Sawdust Festival's 50th anniversary this year. A regular at the festival, Robert has a very unique painting style where he stretches out graphics and paints over them on canvas. His studio is located in Laguna Beach, California, where he displays his artwork.
I like to consider my painting style as kind of a combination of Jackson Pollock and Andy Warhol, where we throw the paint together, the pop art brands, and my unique style. And in the beginning I just called it drip art, but now I call it drizzle art. I think drizzle sounds a little more high-tech. So I started painting pop art about 15 years ago and really got into it 13 years ago and used my art to help me heal. My wife had passed away from breast cancer. I started doing some images on canvas of photographs of her. And it was a couple weeks after she passed away, and her office was all pinks and purples, and I wanted to change the colors and just get rid of that. And in the middle of the night, I'm painting out the walls, trying to knock down the color, and here was this photo of her sitting in the back, and I just took a giant stir stick into the 5-gallon bucket of paint and started throwing it on the photograph, and this whole style started out.
Robert continued to develop his skill until he was able to master his art.
But I'll just drip, or like I said, drizzle. I'm throwing the paint on here. No two are going to be the same. Gives it that uniqueness. Like I said, this is my high-tech painting device here. I just add into the color. Paint's really thick. It actually has a binder that makes it thicker than the normal paint, because I just want it to kind of come down in here, and I'll outline the color. If it runs together, it's no big deal, or I'll let it dry and I'll come back and add to it. But I usually spend about a week to 2 weeks on it, because I'll build the color up, let it dry, add the color. They're very tactile. I have signs in here at the gallery somewhere here that says it's okay to touch, because it is very tactile. People come to me, they go, I'm not creative at all, but we all have a creative side, whether it's writing, photography, dance, I don't know. But find something that brings you joy, and you'll have a good time with it. So that's what I'm doing.
What a unique art style. I hope this inside look has inspired you to pick up a paintbrush and channel your inner artist. If you want to see more of these paintings or check out Robert Holton's work, be sure to go to drizzleart.com. But wait, we're not done with the Sawdust Festival just yet. Have you ever been mesmerized watching glassblowers, blow glass? Here at The Scoop, we got an inside look at the process with one of the artists, Bruce Freund.
Freund is one of the many artists who will be at the 50-year anniversary of the Sawdust Festival this year. His specialty is glassblowing.
Hi, my name is Bruce Freund. I'm a glass blower here at the Sawdust Festival. I've been blowing for 39 years. I've been at the show for about 34 years. My parents collected modern art glass, and my brother collected antique glass. So I really had an interest just in the medium for the intrinsic beauty of transparency of glass. I took a glass blowing class, and went, wow. Love the danger, love the difficulty of it. And then of course, when you blow a piece of glass, it is instantly finished the next day.
In order for glass to become malleable, it must first be heated up to an extremely high temperature by being placed in a furnace. Once it has reached its temperature, there's only a short window of time that the glass can be manipulated.
The wonderful thing about glass, it's of the moment. When you're doing it, you can't concentrate on anything but full intensity into the glass, into the process. You know, someone can talk to you for 1 minute, you can stick it on the side of the wall, you've lost it. So it's a heavily skill-oriented medium that has to have full concentration, and it's very of the moment when you're blowing glass. Time is money in glass more than any other medium, because the extreme cost of running these furnaces, $2,000 worth of gas a month. We constantly have to rebuild these furnaces because the glass is very caustic. To give you a perspective of that, if we made that furnace out of stainless steel, within 2 days the furnace would be gone. The glass would eat through the stainless steel that fast at 2,200 degrees. Okay, blow lightly. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. And this year I'm actually, because it's the 50th year, making some special pieces to go around, which that's what you guys have on camera there in film is these are just some of the lamps, and I'm doing a big sculpture here because we're really trying to pull out all the stops and get some good stuff here done for the Sawdust Festival coming up. Come down to the Sawdust. We're gonna have a great year. We've got a lot of new exhibitors coming in. We've got a lot of new good artwork coming out. It's gonna be fun. Thanks for coming, guys.
It takes some serious skill to work with glass that way, and it yields truly amazing results. Check out his website at brucefreund.com. We are grateful for the Sawdust Festival for letting us take a look at the unique art created by the Laguna Beach residents. The festival is held June through August in Laguna Beach. For more information, see sawdustartfestival.org. And with that, we reached another end of another episode of another season of The Scoop. I'm your host, Evan Anderson. I hope you enjoyed this season. We got to do a lot, from cooking to learning stunts, CPR, massage, and even got a little bit of ukulele in there. It's been an absolute pleasure being with you this season. If you want to see more of our show, go to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Saddleback College TV. A special thank you to absolutely everybody involved here who helped make this season. Thank you to everybody who let us come into their lives. It's been an absolute pleasure. A special thank you to Professor Hiro Konishi. He's been an absolute gem to all of us. Thank you so much to everybody involved, and thank you to you, the viewer. We'll see you again next season. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Good job, guys.